If you ever thought dating was hard, then you simply do not understand the game. There are only two sides you need to be aware of: leverage and compensation. If you are not on the leverage side, then you're definitely compensating for not being high enough. Equality only exists in math, as one will always be equal to one. Other than that, nothing and no one is equal. Biology, people are not equal. Even under the law, people are not equal. So this whole idea about equality and dating, that's not really a thing. Since leverage and compensation has always been there, just like us human beings, we have always been there. That means we have found ways to make it work between us in relationships. However, now we live in a world, in a culture, in a society where everyone wants to be the prize, aka everyone wants to have the leverage, not understanding that having the leverage, it's not always good. Just like compensating, it's not always a bad thing. This is the breakdown of it. So we have person B who has the leverage and person A who has to compensate. So now let's look at it from the person A side. So going up, trying to get somebody who's out of your league, there's a lot of things you're gonna end up getting, having, acquiring that you didn't have before, because you realize that, wow, I'm invisible to this person. So person A is probably going to have to learn how to speak better. Okay, so that's one. He's probably going to have to learn how to make more money. He's probably going to have to learn how to be more clever. Okay, obviously anything can be over here. Okay? Let's assume this relationship ends. What's going to happen is this person A, the person who had to compensate to go up, he's going to end up the improved person. He's going to end up with the new him. You know, when people say new here, new me, boom. That person is also going to be, he or her is going to become more visible to the next person he's trying to go after on this level. Okay, boom. Now let's look at it the opposite way. Let's say now person A is the person who has the leverage and person B is the person who has to compensate. Since person A has the leverage, he or she has to come down to help the person that's at the bottom. That's how relationship works, unless it's just friends with benefits. So over here, while person A, the person who has the leverage, is coming down to help the person that's going up. Remember, going up, you're getting X, Y, and Z. The person who's coming down, that person is going to have less money. Okay, because you for sure probably helping with money. Is probably going to have less time. Okay, because the time that you're giving, it's not the time for you to become better. It's the time that you're giving somebody to become better. So you having less time to put on you to improve you. That person is going to have basically less from every single angle. Now, let's say that relationship doesn't work out and it ends. That person is going to be minus the money. That person is going to be minus resources. And that person is going to be minus fit, because the next time, if that person still has the leverage on the next relationship or with the next person who's trying to pursue her or pursue him, that person is going to have to be less positive moving forward into that relationship, or just thinking about the fact that that person is basically the same level as the last person. Also, two things to close out. Alicia Keys has a song called Not Even Me. That song literally breaks down compensation and leverage. However, though, she's talking about it from the other side, because sometimes you can compensate in what you ended up getting. The new person you ended up becoming might not be a good person at the same time. These things go way deep when you sit down, you think about it. When you sit down, you're learning about it from different angle. If you guys want me to talk about the downside of compensating and the upside of having the leverage, I can definitely do that too, because yeah, I've seen some people that compensated the wrong way.